Okay, boom. Wow, this is crazy. As you can see, the behemoth is in the garage. The lift is up. The lift is like 4 or 5 days old, being in the garage. Dodge chassis over there. Oh man, this thing's massive. Like, I thought the lift was pretty big. This thing's huge, it swallows it up. We're gonna go ahead and start on taking vacuum lines, steering column. Looks like there's a hydraulic hose, and the rest is just like headlight wires. And then we'll work on cab mounts, front and rear, and then we got, I'd say probably a radiator bracket. And then this thing should lift off, maybe a couple more here and there. Man, I can't wait. A lot of work been leading up to this point, and we're finally here. So, time lapse maybe? So currently we're working on taking the radiator out. It's having some clearance issues with the Cummins. So we're getting rid of the radiator, gonna set it to the side, put the grill back, and lift the cab back up and see if we can situate it on the chassis. I've already painstakingly removed the 7/16. You gotta get to them with a wrench, can't fit nothing else but 2 fingers right there. Gonna go into time lapse mode. Gotta lift the cab up. So currently, we're just touching the back. This gets me a better look as well. And instead of taking all this front fender area apart, I want to keep it a solid unit. And I think I'm gonna start with some, with like a 2-inch cut. 2-inch cut. It's a little exaggerated, probably a little less than that. And should be able to shimmy it past the harmonic balancer and shimmy from there. So might not have to go all the way across. Might just need just enough to go over that harmonic balancer. So let's go for that. All right, boom, the cutting phase. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are at this very beginning stage of the build where you're cutting and chopping and removing material. So we're going to be taking a lot of metal and hopefully not too much structure away from this International cab. I was preached to, and I will preach again. Patience is a virtue. We all know that saying. Taking a little bit away at a time, very little, and having the patience enough to shimmy left, shimmy right, go back and forth, up and down, to take away as little as possible and get that fitment just close enough with removing material. So when you do add it back, it's very little and it's very accurate. It still has that structure. All right, so what we got going on now and what we have found out, I cut into this radiator mount, and it's a big part of the infrastructure for the front of this fender and radiators and inner fenders. So I don't want to cut too much. Right now the wheels were pretty much center line. So tomorrow we're going to come back and start cutting into the firewall a little bit. I just didn't want to make it work and cut all my radiator mount out. Good morning, good morning. At least that's what it is in the video at this time. Right now we're penciling and measuring to cut this front bumper mount from the Dodge chassis, if you will. You'll see I did get rid of at least 4 inches of the bottom radiator mount, which is fine. You figure it out as you go. Like I said, back and forth, little by little. Right now, you can see the front bumper mount is gone. We cut, I'm pretty sure that had to have been about 6 inches, maybe 5 inches back. The radiator bottom mount is gone. You can see that. It's going to fit right on there. And look at that. That is a beast. That is a big, wide truck. Wow, okay. Gonna start rolling her back into the garage all the way. Get a good look at it, maybe roll some rims and tires in front of it. Do a little sneak peek. Roll it up, show y'all exactly everything we cut. Look at there. It's a little sneak peek. Little baby tires and rims. Get that all settled out. That's crazy. This is like one of the better shots right here. Mostly here. It's a little glove.